Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Today we're covering up a hickey. So I know you're thinking, what's the point of covering it up if you are going to admit to the whole internet that you have one? Well, what's the point of getting one if I'm not going to turn this into a learning lesson? I was having a fun time, got carried away. Things happen. Shit happens. I'm human. And now I have to live with this, but I have to film videos and I also have to go to the gym. Frankly, I just don't like hickeys. I just feel like they draw too much attention to me. So we're going to be covering it up and I thought I might as well show y'all how I do it so we can all learn from this. I just don't like hickeys. I don't condone them, but I don't know what got into my boyfriend. He said he was going primal and I was like, whatever. First step first, I put a sticky primer over the hickey because you want to make sure the makeup sticks. And honestly, I've had worse hickeys than this. This is definitely not the worst one I've ever had, but it's still annoying. One time this guy gave me a bunch of hickeys and I didn't even realize until I went outside to talk to my mom. And as I was talking to my mom, she was like they were all over my neck. I don't know who this man was. He might have thought he was a vampire. Anywho, you guys, I said one time to do orange and you guys were like, don't do that, but I promise. You see how this is a dark purple? To balance out the dark purple, you want an orange. Not too much, just a little bit. Balance out the colors. Then we can go in with the very popular, very known green to color correct the redness. Another time I gave this guy a hickey and we had the same history teacher, and my history teacher was like, Trinity, why'd you give your boyfriend a hickey? And I was like, I feel like this isn't a question you should be asking me. You should be teaching me about world wars, but that's fine. Now that we have put the green over it, we are going to take a concealer. I would do more of a full coverage concealer in this situation, just because we are trying to conceal some shit. Look at her, you can't even tell she's there. Now, to make sure she stays, we are going to take a powder, and I would do a very light translucent powder. And this is gonna keep the concealer on. Okay, now that you've concealed, don't feel, we're gonna spray the shit out of this. And this is a process, okay? If you feel like this isn't enough, do it again. Ow, ow, it's burning. Why is it burning? What is happening? I'm not ashamed of this situation. I'm glad that I got to turn it into a learning lesson because I remember Googling on the internet when I was a tiny tot. I have a hickey, what the hell do I do? And it was get a spoon, bitch. And I was like, WTF? Okay, my friends, that is how you cover up a hickey. There's no expert way, okay? It's never gonna look perfect, but no one's gonna question anything now. It looks way better than it did. So that's my tutorial. I hope this helps you. And remember, baddies, it's okay. Sometimes we get carried away. We're all human. We're all primal, and we all love each other. Just, stay classy and amazing. And I love you guys. Bye.